Alright, so I needed a crankset for my son's bike. My son's a little shorter than I am. I use a 175 millimeter crank length, and on his bike he's going to be using a 170, so I'm going to switch the RaceFace Ride that it has. I saw this one on Amazon that seems very popular. Sells out all the time. I had it on my watch list and it kept selling out. And actually, after I bought this one, the next day they were sold out again. The first thing you notice is it comes in a bag with little wrap and tape around it. It says new, made in China, X-Source CS400. So it has good reviews, by the way. But first thing is, don't expect the box. So, and I think it's wrapped in Chinese newspaper. I don't know if this was a return. If somebody else has one of these and they actually got it in a box, let me know, because this came wrapped in foam, plastic, and newspaper. So that's yeah, that's kind of interesting. All right, so we got one of the crank arms there, and one of the reviews it showed that one of their arms actually wasn't threaded. Alright, and another one of the reviews that said it didn't have the bolts. This one has the bolts. It has a little Allen key there for the cap. It has brings the bottom bracket, and this can be used for 68 and 73 millimeters. Alright, it has the spacers. It's wrapped in a Chinese newspaper. Sweet. This must have, I don't know, well, if it was a return, it was returned in China. But I guess that's how they come. Maybe they make it at home. Axle looks good. Splines look great. Seems pretty sweet. Alright, so let's go ahead and measure or weigh the crank by itself. Let's see here, zero it out. Okay, and we got it in grams. And we got just the crank, at 648 grams. That's actually not too bad. And if we add the bottom bracket, we got 755 grams with the bottom bracket. So that's pretty good. Alright, and so I already have a RaceFace narrow wide 30 tooth ring that I'm going to try on there, and then put it on the bike, and then we can update if it works out pretty well. But it has good reviews on Amazon, so hopefully this will work pretty well. And again, it's about, dropped it. Let's see how much it was. So 700, I got 756 grams with the bottom bracket. That's not too bad at all. That thing costs less than $50, 40 something dollars. I'll put it in the description. There were no surprises. Install was easy. I decided to go ahead and switch out and use their bottom bracket, just so I wouldn't mess with the RaceFace one. Everything went in, no surprises. Threads went in smoothly. Chainring fit perfectly. Pedals threaded in smoothly. The chain line aligns. I used this, a 73 millimeter bottom bracket on this particular bike. So I used one spacer on the drive side, and that was it. And that's what it had originally with the other crankset. But it seems pretty smooth. Time will tell how it holds up, but pretty happy for about 50 bucks. Alright, so the RaceFace Ride crank arms. Let's zoom out. They weighed in at 630 grams without the bottom bracket. With the bottom bracket, we're looking at 736 grams. I think, so, you know, they're lighter. And these are 175, the other ones are 170. But for 50 bucks, you can't beat it. So if anybody has one of these cranksets, has any questions, has installation problems, everything for me went smoothly. We'll see. Time will tell how good it goes. Anybody have experiences with these crank sets? Leave some comments.